What's up, guys? It's Dakota again. Recording another video. It's Monday, April. It's April 6th. Monday, April 6th. About to get into the markets. Essentially, second week of April, pretty much. And yeah. So over here, what we got going on is just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pairs I'm about to go over real briefly. I sent out the link to these calls. This is a Zoom call to my Discord and my Telegram chat. The Discord link to join my Discord is in the description. Also, if you want private mentorship from me, will also be in the description as well. And in the Discord, you guys can communicate. You can send charts, ask questions, and I also regularly send out analysis on pairs that I'm tracking or even pairs that people suggest for me to track for them. That's about it. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so UCHEF really briefly. On the weekly time frame, we can see we're at the top of this trend line. We just visited the top of the trend line. Price broke our downtrend, I believe, on the 8-hour time frame. Yes, perfect. Giving us a correction here. It's corrected all the way up to here, this kill zone. And in this area, I'm actually going to be looking for a JCP right on the 78.6 level. So look for that potentially to wake up. I would like for price to break this trend line, this uptrend we have right here, and then give me a small correction, and I would enter off of that sell. I'm actually going to change this because I believe I have this as a 4-hour alert. Yes, I do have it as a 4-hour alert. I actually want to enter off of the 5-minute time frame, so I'm going to look for a 15-minute break. That's a potentially nice setup right now, actually. Yes. All right, so how price is looking right now? We have a ascending channel here. If you're more of a risk taker, you can take it potentially right now off the next engulfing candle. I'm actually interested in that. I'm very interested in that. That's not even a lot of pips for risking. On this first opportunity, I'll be happy to risk about 60 pips. I'm going to set an alert up here, look for that next engulfing candle, and sell. Like I said, this is a risky entry. I will show the safety one in a second. I may just keep this one to myself. Nah, I'll send it up. So I am looking for UCHEF to actually drop all week. So I will be placing 2 orders here and looking for price to continue down further throughout the week. Upon like this breaking on our 15-minute time frame, I'm going to set about a 70, 75 pip stop loss. Go for 2 times that here. Is that how you spell safety? That's how you spell safety. All right. All right, 2 to 1, 2 to 1. So USHF looks like a really nice setup. 151, 120. Yeah, I like that. I think I want to. Yeah, I want to keep that on the list. Euro USD. It's time for me to enter. Okay, I'm gonna enter right now on Euro USD. My setup has happened. I'm potentially going to shorten up the stop loss in on the Fibonacci once this trend line decides to fix itself. The trend line's fix itself. Let's look for a JCP. Impulse, we got a correction. We have another impulse. We have another correction. Looks like that second impulse and correction is going to be on the 5 minute. On this 5 minute time frame, we have an evening star here. We also have an evening star here and an evening star there. So you guys enter there. I'll keep this for you guys. I'll hide that one. And my personal entry is going to be right there. Stop loss. Let's see if this makes sense. This is kind of far. Yeah, I'm gonna throw Fibonacci's on here and shorten up the stop loss because that's a far take profit. I don't want it to be too big. Because we have this demand area here and it could stop short of it. $38.2. Yeah, I think that looks like about the only thing we can do. All right, we'll keep it there. Stop loss we had a 75 pip stop loss. Do I want to risk 1%? Yeah, I'm fine with that. 2 to 1. Everything's cool. 113. This was Euro USD. Yes, sir. 1-3. And we're selling. All right, everything's cool on Euro USD. This is my personal one, and I'll keep up the one for you guys. Cool. All right. So that's your USD. Let's check out UChef. UChef from last night. Please, did anybody catch this that's on the call right now?
Nope.
Why? What happened?
I didn't see it until late, so.
Oh, okay. That's understandable. Okay. So right before this happened, I literally placed this take profit or this profit loss. I wasn't in position to look at it on my laptop, and I don't trade like straight from my phone doing analysis. So sent this out for you guys. Said like someone please make some money off of it, because I wasn't able to. But essentially, we're up like 60 pips right now. Did somebody say? Okay. Because right now, let's go ahead and look at the potential entry that we had here. On the smaller time frame, we have a descending channel. We have a breakout of that descending channel. We have a correction here, and let's move up. So what's the 30-minute? I'm looking for an engulfing candle or a morning star. We have a morning star here. We have an engulfing candle there. Two opportunities to enter. Let's go to the 5-minute. Okay, no opportunity to enter on the 5-minute time frame. So only three entries or three opportunities to enter. Right now we are up about 70 pips. I will, of course, I would love for this to come down one more time and then give me another opportunity to enter. Or we just wait for the next impulse to play out, wait for that correction, then the continuation. I really like Cash F, so I'm going to keep it. And I mean, CJ played out the same exact way too. That move's gone. I was excited for that one, honestly. All right, so Kachev and CJ are gone. Let me check the actual potential between the two because I do want to knock one of these off of my list. This is potential of 700 pips. This could also come down about 245. Not EJ. We're looking at Kachev. Kachev, 300. 300. Kachev looks the simplest. CJ has the largest profit potential, at least long, but CJ hasn't developed a solid uptrend yet. Well, actually, after this impulse, it has developed a uptrend here. That's tough. I'm gonna wait. Okay, so on UJ 8 hour, I'm looking for this to form an expanding triangle. Prices come up to my zone and it's come up with the ascending channel. Or go down, we can actually see that channel. And pretty much all I'm waiting for in this area is it's in the area, so first JCP I see should enter if you want that early entry. It's right off the 50 Fibonacci level, and this looks like a JCP on a different time frame. If I'm being honest with you, at least to me. 15. Yep, we got a 3 inside down. We have a evening star, and we have 3 white soldiers. Yeah, I'll go half on it. Jeez. All right, so Euro USD and UJ are definitely on my list for the week. Now between these three, the first setup that's given to me, which is probably going to be you, Chef. That's the last pair that I'll actually trade for the week. Give me 1 second, guys. All right, let's get back to action. So I was talking about first setup to happen. Cool. Talking about UJ now. Set up on UJ, entering on UJ. The reason I'm entering on UJ, S&E channel, we're in the kill zone, we're in a Fibonacci level, we have an expanding triangle, and we got our JCP. Yeah, that sounds good to me. 100 pip stop loss, 200 pip take profit. Oh, that's easy. No, we can go for more. All right, I'm looking for this to come back up, form an M, and then come down, or even break this pattern that it has going on here. Give me another correction, another opportunity to enter. Off of that second entry, I'm actually going to go for a 3-to-1 or maybe even a 4-to-1 because like this is too easy. Like this essential 2-to-1, that's like nothing for UJ right here. Especially being within the pattern that I have drawn. Want to see it actually break the pattern on continuations, and with it staying inside of the pattern increases the probability of it actually hitting the take profit. I said probability. I think I may have said profitability, but I meant probability. All right, so we have 100 pip stop loss. Do I really want to risk 1%? Yeah, I do. All right. 0.1, instead of going half on it, it has health confirmations, so no reason to risk less. All right, we're going to trade UJ. Okay, here we go. We're looking for a sell. We're on click trading. Whoa, excuse me. And we're doing 0.1. So any questions so far or everything making sense?
Hi, Dakota. Will I assume that you are using 2% now since you used 1% risk in EU and EJ now is another 1% risk?
Let me mute myself. Can you say that one more time?
Okay, I said you used 1% risk in EU, now another 1% in UJ. Will that make it 2% of your capital that you are risking?
Yes. And that 1% is of my initial, like my total account for initial deposit. And I don't like if I lose 5% within a week, I'm definitely not trading the rest of the week. I actually attempt to keep it down to 3%. But currently my win rate is at 70% win percentile. So that's why I have that. That's why I have such a high risk tolerance for, well, not risk tolerance, such high risk depending on my restriction of 5%. Let me explain that a little bit differently because if I was listening to what I just said, I would have been confused. Um, my risk is high at 1% because I have a high win rate, because I have a high probability of winning most of the trades that I place, at least on past results. And I attempt to not lose more than 3% every week.
So if you lose 3%, you stop trading for the week.
Yes. Okay, so we went through EU, got a new entry. This I hope they fix that. I hope there's a way to fix that. Okay, entered EU, entered UJ. Cat Chef already played out. Cat JPY already played out. U Chef is setting up, waiting for the alert go off and waiting for an engulfing candle. And then looking for another opportunity here. Enter. Whoa. I gotta make a note here. It's gonna be 4%. I will only need one of these to go through for risk half. And I'll hit my weekly goal. Okay. Now I'll open the floor for any pairs that y'all want me to look at, or if y'all want to talk about even.
Could you look at? You can.
It's all good. Am I going to? Of course I am. Okay. All right, let's delete all that. This could have been so beautiful, but it just had to shoot up. All right, UCAD, there's our top, there's our trend line. We have a lower time frame trend line, and we have a recent area of resistance that has broken and become support. I want to go to our weekly. I'll check the chat after I finish this. So the daily, we have a downtrend here. So looks like it's trying to break. I want to keep it there, but I'll go for the wick for now. And this is on the daily. Well, actually, I'm tripping. I'm gonna do that trend line on a lower time frame. I'll probably do it on the 8 hour. Because I want these two touches right here. Because that's my actual trend line. There we go. That's perfect. And this touch doesn't really count just yet because it hasn't actually bounced off of that area just yet. Here's our correction. And I'm looking for this to come down unless like price breaks that trend line there. At this point, I can use Fibonacci, and then I'm gonna drop down to the 1 hour for an entry. Right now, price is right on the 50. It's been chilling at the 50 and 61.8 pretty much recently. Price is trying to break down. I see it looks like we have a smaller time frame impulse and correction, and looking for this candle to be bearish. Oh yes. All right. What's the 38.2? This is honestly looking beautiful. Yeah. The next one go from Kendall Island. I would enter for a sell. So stop loss at about there. Take profit about there. But Yusuf stay playing games, so let's shorten up the stop loss. The stop loss right above the 61.8 at about a 60 pip stop loss. And we'll go for 120 pips on this. All right. Sound good or am I crazy? Oh, did I send a screenshot on? I did not send this screenshot out on UJ. All right. Is the chef? Cool. Nice. All right. Let's go to some. Okay. Price broke through a recent lows, made a new low. On a very strong downtrend. So I'll draw the downtrend and I'll just draw this here, but there's not much like support there. Here we have a small time frame downtrend, which should be clear on the daily time frame. Looks like we're starting from an uptrend, and I may move this up if on the daily we have this is still a wick. Yeah, so I'm not gonna do anything here. Potential uptrend forming. We have this downtrend. I wish it was tighter. Okay, and we have this impulse correction here, and it looks like it's about to push up. And if it continues out through that with that push up, this would be our uptrend, and we'll wait for another correction here at the top of this previous correction and look for a JCP in that area. Or if you like late entries, just answer now. I don't know how many pips this is. Let's see. Yeah, I wouldn't do that. I'd wait for the next setup, to be honest with you. It's a nice little pair. One of my students, I think it was the person that asked about this pair too, was putting me onto some good moves for this week. And this looks like one of them, right? Or at least the next few weeks. I mean, just wait for this to continue up, wait for another correction. If you're really want this move, right? Let's go down to lower time frame. Something I have a habit of forgetting about. All right, we got this uptrend here. Got this huge ascending. Well, we got a impulse here, but at the top on the lower time frame is forming the ascending channel. Looking for this to correct down. There's multiple areas where it could correct down to, and then give us that continuation. Correct down to here, correct down to here, correct down to here, or even correct down to here. You have 4 opportunities. Those are 4 different entries that you can have and enter for that possible buy. Right, your resilience and how many times you're willing to enter, depending on how many times you get stopped out. If you get stopped out, gonna determine if you catch that move, maybe, if it happens. Send. Yes, ma'am. EG. Okay. EG and G Chef. Hold on. I gotta go back. I can't leave the chart looking like that. That's one possibility. And if price decides to break. All right. It's playing out perfectly. Okay. So your GBP, we have a descending channel. If this one's due, thank you. Okay, your GBP, we have a descending channel. And the 8 hour is essentially the daily time frame. Oh, well, like divided into 3 different candles. Descending channel price has broken that descending channel, giving us a correction, and we're looking for this to continue up. On a lower time frame, we're actually gonna have to check if this is moving correctively or not before just saying we're gonna buy. But it's set up to prepare for a buy. I'm about to look for it real quick. Go for the 1 hour. Yeah, it's come down very aggressively. We don't have a downtrend just yet because that recently broken. Could have just formed an ascending channel 2 there. I'm looking to come back down. But at the same time, it has potential to form, it has potential to be a expanding triangle. So I'm gonna go with the majority of confirmations. We have a descending channel telling us we're gonna buy. We have a demand zone telling us we're gonna buy. We have a break of the descending channel, impulsive break of the descending channel telling us to buy. We have this potential expanding triangle telling us to buy. So I'm gonna look to buy. Only thing telling us to sell is this impulsive move down and this potential correction that may be forming. Right now, where we're at is right there. I'm over to the 61.8. It could come down to the 78.6, but I'll keep it at 61.8. At the 61.8, we're looking for a JCP. Let's go down to the 15-minute. We have an M formed here, and it looks like potentially on the 1 minute, we have a descending channel right there. I'm gonna delete this since we know the Fibonacci level that we're on. Now we're just looking for a JCP in this area. And if this, well, we already had one. If this candle's closes, we'll have another one. Go down to the 5 minute. We've already had one here. Got another engulfing candle here. So, I mean, enter. It is cold down here, y'all. I like really need to go grab my coat from upstairs. That's only 35 pips. Look, let's find a way to tighten it. All right, I'll be nice today. We can set it right below the 78.6, or we can set it below the here. I said I wanted to tighten it, so let's set it at 22, and we'll just go for 44 pips, which works out perfectly in our favor. Reset that because it falls right below the trend line, which could break or could not break. Right, we don't know. All right, and then GBP Chef. And nobody on this call trades indices, do they? Like, really trades indices.
No.
Okay. Okay, looks like we have an impulse ascending channel right after that. Looking for this to come down from a correction before continuing up to the top of this channel that we have. We have a potential downtrend here, but honestly, for this previous downtrend that we had, price is broken, and just looking for this to correct and then continue right back up. I'll draw for now, but I am looking for a buy because that previous downtrend is broken. We already missed the initial buy. We have a potential uptrend here. Right there. Let's go down to the 4 hour instead. All right, so this is the kill zone I want price to come to. This is the trend line that we have. That's a little bit too aggressive to be a correction. I want this. And this is just what I want to happen. I want it to correct down to the zone and give me a JCP, pretty simply. Other than that, like at least long term move, I don't Like it's not too clean. Lower time frame, I'm sure there's plenty of moves. I'll check in a second. Just had a descending channel. Price broke the descending channel, looking for this to form a correction, and then we're looking to buy. It's a buy right there. And I'll look to buy like straight to the top of the correction that we had. Be about 65 pips. I think that was the last pair. I'll go ahead and review what we did on Friday. Go ahead. What'd you say?
Where the initial move upwards down there on the daily, if you are tracking this, maybe can you show, maybe you are back testing, how would you have gotten into the trade at the bottom?
Okay.
How would you have done your move?
All right, so at the bottom here, let me lead that up. And backspace one. First of all, off the daily or 8 hour, we had a downtrend here, right? But I'm no longer looking for sales, even though we have a downtrend. And the reason for that being is because we just hit the bottom of our channel, our monthly channel. We also hit a recent low, which honestly wasn't here at the time. So that information is invalid, at least right now. But we just hit the bottom of the channel, so I'll know I'm looking to buy. And we'll be looking for impulse to break the trend line, but on entire 1 hour. After that impulse to break, we have a correction here. Our initial kill zone would be here. Off the engulfing strategy, we can move our kill zone to here. If we have a Fibonacci level, this is perfect opportunity to enter, and it is right on the 61.8. 61.8. So in this area, I'm looking for a JCP now. We'll bet it onto the time frame on. We'll go onto the 15-minute time frame. Start to look for that JCP. I have a potential 3 inside up. I have a morning star right there. So seeing this, like if I was like actually late, like if I saw it at this time, I would enter right here. Set my stop loss at a good spot, which would be below there, which is close to 200 pips. But this is me personally. If you guys don't like that, we can throw our Fibonacci's on here again, and we can set our stop loss about right there at 100 pips. And then simply go for a 2-to-1. 2-to-1 or 3-to-1. Depending on if you wanna, depending on your strategy or how your approach. And then we would hit play. Go a little bit faster, please. And at any time, like if this hits stop loss, we're still in the zone. So just re-enter off the next JCP. As long as you're still in that area, you should like just keep re-entering. Let's speed that up. Like there. Okay, so we got stopped out. Price is still correcting down, so we extend the pattern. like so. You're on new Fibonacci, and it looks like this is a full correction to a larger impulse. So let's go to our daily again. We said that. Nah, that's too high. Let's go to our 8 hour. Okay. Looks like it's a correction for this impulse here. We'll put our Fibonacci here. See, it's on the 61.8, just like last time. Our kill zone's right on the engulfed candle. 8 hour, we'll drop down to the 1 hour. 1 hour, and there is a morning star right there. Stop loss, I'll base it off the Fibonacci's again. I have it tighter. I'm gonna take profit at the top of the correction. All right. And I'll send it to the side to the one. Cool. Then let it play again. We got this channel, could come back down one more time. I wanted to re-enter again, but it's all good.
So we enter here on the 1 hour. We don't go back to 15 minutes to look for GCP.
I mean, if you want a tighter entry, I mean, you could, but just how I trade, like, I don't really care about getting too tight of entries. So this is like how I would actually approach it.
Okay.
All right, and even at this point, price is continuing up, so you just wait for the next correction to happen and then look for the next opportunity to enter for a buy.
Okay.
All right. So let's go to Bitcoin. I think that's what I was about to go over real quick. We talked about Bitcoin on Friday, and what I wanted to see it do is come down, finish forming this expanding triangle, which it didn't, and then come back up. Looks like it decided to just go up. And on the higher time frame, I think the 8 hour, looking for this correct all the way to the zone, potentially drop. If it forms one of those JCP things up there. So nothing happened this weekend. And let me go ahead. Like, I'll pump this to our weekly pips. So that's minus 152 pips. Never mind. I didn't even send it out. Not count that. Oh, man. Hold it. Make sure it's Bitcoin. All right. Anything else you want to go over before I end the call? And that was only an hour. I feel like I've been going on call for like 2 hours in a flow. I liked it. There's nothing at all y'all want to go over. Why you holding out? Holding out? Nobody holding out. We just entered 2 trades together on this live call. if you entered it with me. Let's see. I really do want to find a way into Cat Chef. I'm gonna need to come like at least down to here. Cat JBY is basically intercepted by essentially off of that kill zone. But it's not as clean. It's not as clean as U Chef. So I'll trade those next week and I'll just keep U Chef on my chart or on my list. All right, sounds good. Looks good. All right, guys, let's run through this stuff real quick. Somebody messaged me about AJ, so I'll take a quick look at that and let me stop the recording. Thank you guys for actually hopping on, watching this video. I hope to help you guys out and hope you can benefit from the things that we talked about today. If you do enjoy my Discord chat, like I said, the link is in the description. Also, if you want private mentorship from me, the link is also in the description to my booking sites. If you have any questions, my email and number is there for you to contact me, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Hope everyone enjoys their week and has fun trading.